I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your Bullish Bit, brought to you by bitrefill.com, your one-stop shop to live on Bitcoin and Lightning. They've got all the best gift cards, things like Amazon, Apple, Best Buy, Airbnb, Uber, and much more. You can even do hotel bookings, you can do all of your travel, and you can now grab prepaid MasterCards as long as you have a US address that you can input. Check them out today, bitrefill.com. Links are down below to sign up now.
I think the actual progressives case for Bitcoin is that if you learn enough about Bitcoin, you won't be a progressive anymore. It comes down to, like, if you don't understand money, it's going to be much harder for you to understand what money is supposed to do. Mm-hmm. And once you do understand money, then it's normal logical path to get to this point where you're like, maybe I shouldn't be in control of other people's money. Maybe I shouldn't have any input into how others spend their resources. So it's interesting what BJ Dichter was saying about that, like the emotional impact that Bitcoin can have, because I think we've been seeing, and I had this conversation with Madex a couple of years ago where we were like, man, there's something really like just fucked about the world right now. There's something really off, and it's really hard to put your finger on it. And it was very clearly crystallized for us and everyone else with all of the craziness from COVID. Obviously, the problem is too much control from the government. But when it comes down to it, what's going on right now is that the link that money is supposed to provide between a person's actions and the outcome for their lives, money is supposed to link those two things together. It's broken. It's broken for people on both sides of the political spectrum. And I think that political spectrum, like as we understand it now, left, right, is mostly false, mostly just a way for them to set us against each other and to come up with differences of opinion about how they should spend the money that they steal. When it comes right down to it, the real spectrum is between statism and freedom. And like, how much of my own choices can I make? How much of my own resources can I spend? And because that link is broken throughout society, it makes it very easy for sort of like the globalists, the mainstream media, et cetera, to point these two groups at each other. And you've got the Trump people who are all like, they think their lives are fucked because immigrants took their jobs. And then you've got the woke side, and they think their lives are fucked because the patriarchy is holding them down. And really, the fact is, most of the value that they create with their time is being stolen by the government and misallocated. And that's the thing that they're actually worried about. That's the common problem that the left and right face. And Bitcoin can be not only an actual solution to that, but in finding the Bitcoin community, people find a place where they're like, okay, I knew something was off, and now this group of people at least seem to think they've got the answers. And now I've at least got somewhere where I can think I can belong, and I can know that this theft that I've seen, even if I didn't know to articulate it as theft, this is a place where I'm being told that theft is wrong. And people innately know that that's moral and right, that their value should not be stolen. And so when they find that, it doesn't really matter which side they're from. It becomes a point of safety and reason.
Yeah.